Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a little bit of time here to showcase a few things. I made a few leather products and everything, and I'm about to ship them out tomorrow, so I just thought I'd go ahead and let you guys have a glimpse at them, just so you guys can see it, get a glimpse of my various options and everything. So, real quick, my large Sebenza sheath right here, I actually made a large Sebenza sheath for another gentleman here, and I'll show you that in a minute. But here's some other things that are going to be shipped out. Here is a brand new small wallet, so single pocket, and here's a black one with a double pocket on each side. You can see my business card in there. I'm not going to show you all the information or anything, but this is just how I ship them. Got a little birth certificate in there. I go through the specifications and everything. Each leather product I make now has one of those. Let me see. I did have an example, yes, right here. This is what's going with the large Sebenza friction sheath that I'm sending out. So it basically gives you a glimpse of everything. I did make a company name quite a while back. Freestyle Leatherworks is the name of it, in case any of you guys are interested. And real quick here, I just wanted to go ahead and show you something. It's not very easy to find the appropriate tools and everything when you're making something, and I went ahead and made myself my own leather hole punch. This is a 1-inch diameter, so I machined all this, and it punches out perfect circles. I actually drilled a little hole in there just test it out for something, but makes perfect circles, and it's really helpful for what I do. It's great for making the cutouts and everything in the leather. It's very accurate, because when you cut out a circle with a knife, you end up having to make a bunch of draw cuts. So for example, you would be making a bunch of draw cuts as you rotate the leather, and it creates a very uneven edge, which you eventually have to sand down to a perfect circle. So using my own hole punch, I went ahead and solved that problem. So I couldn't find any 1-inch hole punches pretty much anywhere, so that's exactly why I made my own. I'm gonna go ahead and polish that up a bunch, just for the heck of it, but I did heat treat this and everything, so it keeps a nice edge on there. I machined this little slot so I can remove all of the punched leather bits and everything. So, just thought I'd share that with you guys. I always like making stuff with my hands and everything. And, a gentleman here on YouTube, I believe his name is Tough Thumbs, he actually makes some custom knife scales and everything. And, him and another guy, Karg Knives, K-A-R-G, he actually, or both of them, have been making custom knife scales. And I thought that was pretty cool and everything, so I'm actually going to try my hand at making my own sometime in the near future. For my Sebenza and everything. Nothing too major. I don't really plan on selling it or anything, but it's just going to be a little something cool, because I love doing work with my hands. Anything to keep me busy and occupied. That's what I like to do. So, planning on getting some carbon fiber and some G10 and stuff, maybe some micarta. And, just having some fun with that, making some custom scales. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, real quick here, I'm going to let you take a glimpse at the large Sebenza sheath that I made. It's in dark brown. Just go ahead and show you right here. So, it's drying right now. I just put another coat of finish on it. It's probably okay right now, but I'm just leaving it on there for the sake of the video and everything. Don't want to touch it and mess up the finish. But, turned out really nice and everything. Large Sebenza. Black thread and everything. I think it turned out really nice. So, just thought I'd share those few things with you guys. I'm still doing all this stuff. If anybody has anything that they'd like made, I can go ahead and do that for you guys. I think my prices are really reasonable, in comparison to some other makers out there that just strictly do friction sheaths. Those things can run you $70 up to $100 just for one. So I think my prices are pretty reasonable. If you guys have any questions or anything, you could ask. But I didn't really intend to make this channel like into a something, you know, just to sell my stuff. You know, this is something I do for a hobby. I do this stuff because, you know, people like it and people request it and everything. So that's basically why I keep doing leatherworking videos and everything, and, you know, promote my products and everything, because I do like to do it, and I like to, you know, get paid for it and everything. It's a fun little hobby. I don't really have much else to do, so, you know, it's just something fun to do. And, you know, I can't wait to get into some custom scales. You know, I was really thinking about just buying one from one of the two guys, custom scale that is, from one of the two guys, but, you know, I just said to myself, you know, I might as well just try it out myself since I do all this other stuff. So I actually went ahead and bought myself a drill press and everything, a real nice one. I do already have a little Dremel drill press that I use for all my leatherworking stuff, but this is going to be for real accurate drilling and everything, getting some good holes drilled in. I'm planning on doing a bunch of different work and everything, so, you know, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, you know, I'm just going to get everything together. I plan on buying a belt sander soon too, so I can further refine the scales when I do start to make them. So, you know, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, you know, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, you know, a few different leather products and everything, new wallets. Just wanted to point out to you, I don't have my wallet next to me right now. Oh, yes I do. Here's my own wallet. Well worn in and everything. Difference between a brand new one and one that's broken in is ones that are broken in are much more pliable. You know, the leather becomes soft and malleable and everything. These are just real stiff and everything, so they break in really nicely within about a week. And, you know, it's just how leather ages and everything. So if you do happen to buy something from me, just keep in mind that it will loosen up over time. It will, you know, become much softer and everything. With friction sheaths, they're just that. They're friction based. So if you shove something in there, it's going to hold it due to the friction. It doesn't really matter if the mold comes undone with most knives. The stitching and everything around it, and because it's pulled tight to the face, it still holds the knife no matter what. So you can really unmold everything, and it should still hold it in there quite nicely. So just something to keep in mind with sheaths and various other leather products is that, you know, they do take time to work in and everything. You know, brand new products are usually really stiff, depending on the leather and everything. So, you know, I plan on actually buying some higher quality leather. This supplier actually supplies for Louis Vuitton, I think. So, just a little interesting fact. You know, I think it's kind of cool. But, you know, I'm going to be buying some much higher quality leather. You know, it'll probably cut down on the scars and everything, natural scars that you see in leather. But I do like that quite a bit. I like natural scars. You can see a few little, like, insect bites or something on the skin. No really big deal. It doesn't really affect the leather or anything. It just adds character. But, you know, just something to keep in mind. So, as you can see here, my wallet right there has developed a nice rich patina versus the brand new one. You know, it's still pretty light. Both the same dyes and everything. I did refinish mine once, so that does add to a little bit of the darkness, but, you know, otherwise it does develop a nice patina over time and everything, so just from use. So, kind of blabbering a little bit, you know, I just thought I'd tell you guys about, you know, my hole punch, some more leather products and everything. I'm going to try to be uploading videos on all the stuff that I make, just for references, not only for myself, but for other people. It's a way so I can look back on it and everything and just see what I've done in the past, and, you know, for other people as well. So, you know, just thought I'd share that with you guys. I always appreciate you guys watching. You know, like I said before, I'm going to have that contest coming up. I'm not doing a contest for subscribers or anything. You know, another gentleman here on YouTube, Mind's Mirror, he actually was having a contest right now, and, you know, like he said in his video, he doesn't do it for, you know, just everyday subscribers and everything. does it for the quality subscribers, you know, the ones that take time to comment, you know, put in their 2 cents, you know, show their support and everything. I think that's the type of people that are really the best here on YouTube. You know, the ones that are very supportive of what you do, you know, show their opinion and everything. So, you know, I'm gonna be rewarding you guys sometime soon. It'll be pretty soon. I'm planning on getting everything together. So, right now I'm just a little bit busy. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. You guys have really given it to me. So, look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks a lot.